making ends meet. See, I want to be blessed. I don't want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to be a blessing. You see, I want to live my life in the overflow. I want to have more than enough. Check this out. Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith is size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in that recession. I got to do something with this life he give. His plan for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Oh yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? See, we got to speak that thing into existence. Because it don't happen. You gotta believe it. In your heart, and in your mind, and in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. See what you say, so you can say what you heard. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, you repeat after me. Come on, say it. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. I wanna be living. I got to be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, speak this thing into existence. Let's go. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Wanna be living. Oh, there y'all got it. Your blessings is on the way. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. I want heaven in the overflow. Right here on earth. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Overflow. In the
Who wanna be living in the overflow? I don't know about you, but I wanna be living in the overflow. That means I want more than enough. I want enough for me and you too. That's how I go down, y'all. But anyway, welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. The show with folks like who? Me, you, your mama, and your cousin too. Get to just come on and just chop it up. What up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Excuse me. Listen, we got a hot topic today. We're going to be talking about this thing. What's going on, man? It's this sexual harassment. What's going on with sexual harassment out here today? Man, we got some of our best people out here, man, with sexual harassment. We got the governor. He out there spinning his hands on people. We got everybody know Trump. Trump get away with Trump, so he grabbed by that thing. He grabbed by that thing and they let you do it. And they voted him as president. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. So I got a lot of questions to ask about this sexual harassment, man. Cause they got my boy called up in it now. Deshaun Watson, he got a couple of cases going on, where he in the massage parlor, women say he put his hand in places he ain't got no business putting it. But we gonna chop it up though. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Whatever y'all want to talk about, that's just the main topic I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you might want to talk about something else. You might want to talk about Joe Biden breaking records with this vaccination. And guess what, y'all? Krispy Kreme is giving away free donuts to everybody who can prove that they have taken the vaccine. They getting slick. I'm telling y'all. Go Popeye's gonna do it next, and they got us. If they do Popeye, they got us, man. They go. Everybody gonna take that shot. Then you go get a free Popeye sandwich if you prove you took that vaccine. We finna chop it up though, y'all. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let me get a co-host in this thing. What's going on, homie?
What up, bro? What's happening?
I see you got them shirts in the back, man. Let me see you got a cop one of them things, man.
Yeah, man. Tap into yourself. I got the sorority colors, Zeta, Delta, AKA. Got the black and gold.
Oh man, you got all kinds of color. You doing a thing over there, man. So you coming up with those slogans on there?
Yeah, man.
Those your slogan.
Yeah, man. It's all me.
You got them
I got to get them. Make sure they copyrighted.
They copyrighted. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to holler at you, man. Cause I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, doing some things. You know what I'm saying.
Let's do it.
I'm thinking about doing some things. Well, how you been? How the week been going, man?
Man, we good. Got kicked out of practice, so I just had to drop the boy off today. They changed up the little COVID little guidelines or whatever, so they like parents can't be in the gym and shit, all this kind of stuff. We've been in the gym for like 4 months, the last 3 or 4 months. Now all of a sudden we can't be in the gym.
Oh man, they messed up. Why didn't let you be a coach? I thought you was a coach.
I was sitting in, filling in for one of the assistant coaches because he wasn't there.
Okay, he back.
So he back, and I was like, "Yo, you want?" He told me to fall back, so I'm falling back.
I know you hate that, then, but they told you can't go to their practice like that.
Nah, it's all good, man. Some people, some of these guys who think they can coach, they get intimidated by somebody who can coach better than them. So I get it. I understand.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get my boy Foo in. Foo, what's up? Foo, stay on the road, man.
Yeah, y'all probably I'll be home in like 10 minutes, so y'all know more than likely it's gonna be going in and out while I'm driving.
What's going on, brother?
I'm hurt right now, so it is what it is.
Hey man, I ain't let you expound, you know what I'm saying? You all right though? You all right?
When you find out 2 people you care about got that experimental drug, no. So
oh man.
I already know what's coming next. So it's like
two people close to you?
Yep.
Got the experimental drug.
Yep.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of other people getting it, man. Cause Krispy Kreme giving away free donuts to do.
But see, for me, I find shit like that. I find shit like that offensive because the fact that more people don't see what's going on. It's like, why would they have to give you an incentive to take something? That makes no sense.
That's supposed to be good for you.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you're gonna offer me one of the most sugary things that can hurt my body. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense. I can't fathom this shit.
Hey, I saw that. I said the Popeyes next. They try to. They know. Hey, they know. Black folks always talk about the hot sign on. The hot sign on.
Hey, they said we don't get them with this sugar. We gonna get them with this grease.
We gonna get them with their grease, man. They try to get that shot shit on, man. But look, my mama and sister took the shot too, man. But so, I guess it's just a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta stick to your guns. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm at least gonna wait till like a year or something before I even think about it. But since I already had the virus, I should be immune to it, right? I should have an immunity to it, right?
No, hell no, you ain't immune to it, my man. I don't even understand why people. You've been getting the cold all your life, so no, you ain't immune to this shit. You're gonna get sick again. What the fuck? Everybody gonna get sick again.
So as long as it's out there, you're gonna get sick again.
This ain't the fucking this ain't the chicken pox. This is not the
so
people who got the chicken pox twice.
So I guess that's why they keep saying it's a different strand. So when somebody catches it again, they'll say, "Oh, he got the other strand."
Nah, see, that's where the deflection and the bullshit come up. Anytime somebody refutes the agenda that they have, now it's something different. They come up with new shit every fucking week with this shit. How the fuck they talk about new strands with this, and these motherfuckers still ain't got a quote unquote vaccine for cancer or fucking AIDS? Get the fuck out of here. This shit is dumb as hell. The common cold been around forever. They ain't got no cure for that shit.
Or
They
tuberculosis.
ain't never talk about that shit ever. Yes.
And tuberculosis kill more people every year than this shit.
But let me ask y'all something. What is this vaccine about? What is? I mean, why they want everybody to take it?
Once again,
what is it? What's going on with this thing, man?
Rob, I'm gonna say this to you again. Do not give it that title because that's not what it is. It is an experimental drug. This is their term because they can't call it that because it has not been approved by the FDA. It is an experimental drug. That's a fact. Anybody can look that up. So when you start digging deep and going down the rabbit hole, which I'm not going to do on here because people are going to say, "Oh, it ain't." How the hell do you know? You a little older than us, and you're 50 years. When the fuck have they ever put commercials out for you to get a goddamn shot? That makes no sense, and it's everywhere. That should tell people something. This shit don't make no fucking sense. You see more commercials about people getting a goddamn shot in their arm than sneakers.
Hey, Rob, it's about compliance. That's all it's about. I guarantee it. Everybody in the world said, nope, we ain't taking it. What would they do?
But see, here's my thing though, man. It's so much misinformation that people don't really know what to believe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, but here's what they got everybody. They showing them the deaths, and some people, family member dying, allegedly dying of COVID.
Yeah, so, I mean they've been showing you death for the whole year. Whole 2020 has been death. But you know, and most people and the people that they targeted, 65 years old and older. What do? Most of them sit at home all day. They watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox. Trust me, I know because my mama do. That's what she do. I asked her yesterday. I said, you gotta stop watching CNN. I don't watch CNN. I watch MSNBC. Like that's some better shit.
Rob, I got a question for you, because you do it more than me because I don't do it. You watch the news, right?
Yeah.
Since they've been giving out these experimental drugs, have you seen one report, where they said somebody died from getting it?
From the vaccine?
Have you seen one report?
It's been some conspiracy reports.
No.
They haven't had one. They haven't had one report of somebody dying from the vaccine.
That's so. What I'm saying to you is,
they had to pull the AstraZeneca off the shelf over in Europe because they had complications with it.
It's the thing. What I asked you was, on mainstream media, have you seen them report one death over here in the United States from somebody getting it? And you
I haven't heard of. Oh no, not on mainstream news. Yeah, no.
So let me show you what I'm gonna play on what you just said to show you how fucked up this country is. You just said it's reports how they pulling AstraZeneca over in the UK, but they're about to approve it. Excuse me, it's about to be emergency. They're about to do the emergency same thing over here in the States for AstraZeneca. That's the whole thing. Like, this shit boggles my mind that they putting it out there in your fucking face. They giving it to you right there, showing you this doesn't make any sense, and people are just accepting this shit. That's the part that frustrates me. All I want is for people to make an informed decision. You ain't got to, I don't care if a motherfucker don't agree with me at all, but I find it real strange that you're only getting one side. Hell, think about it. Everybody, if you let mainstream media tell it, every single person in 2019 and 2020 died from coronavirus. Everybody. It ain't nothing else. That's all they say. Cases and deaths. Cases and deaths. That's it. The fuck out of here, man.
Because I agree with you in a way, because I would have a conversation with somebody about you haven't been hearing about people dying of AIDS.
I'm gonna do you one better. Rob, I'm gonna do you one better. I want you, because this is what people say, but you ain't never seen death like this and all this other shit. If you were to go check the death toll from 2017 up until now, every year the number hovers around 2 million people. It's the same exact number. If it was such a spike, why did the numbers go up like crazy? If you go look that shit up, you're gonna be like, oh shit, yeah. Was there a bump? Yes, but it wasn't a major bump. It was gradually going up, just like it's always been going up.
Yeah, I kind of agree, man. But hey, but people scared, man. They you know they'll err on the side of caution.
Yeah, but that was the
and taking the vaccine is some people err caution.
But that was the plan. The plan was to get you scared.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you so scared that we're gonna give you the problem, and then we're gonna turn around and give you the solution.
Yeah. But you know, like older people, man, you know, it is what it is, man. You know,
and then I've already came to the conclusion that, you know, that baby boomer generation, they're lost cause. Not that I want nobody to die. Let me clear that up. But, you know, as far as giving them new information and them accepting new information, and you know, I just leave it up to them, you know, because you're not going to change their mind.
But at the same time, all the people I know that taking the vaccine, I don't think they've been having any complications that they've been saying so far. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something brewing inside of them that they haven't.
But the thing is, they're not going to report. They're not going to report it, because then that's going to mess up.
No, I'm talking about people who I know personally who are taking the vaccine, haven't said they have any complications.
Yeah,
so, but everybody kind of stuck between the facts and conspiracy. Don't nobody know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know the fact. Don't nobody know if it's gonna work or not. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, if they only show one side, then how can anybody make an informed decision? Because they only putting their approved doctors on TV. They only putting their approved scientists on TV. But you telling me it's only a handful of scientists and doctors that agree with this? No, it's an ass of scientists and doctors with degrees, accredited degrees and everything, that's debunking this shit, disapproving, saying this shit ain't no good, that we shouldn't be doing it, all kinds of stuff. But you're not going to see that on mainstream media. You only going to see it on off-platform stuff like YouTube and stuff like that. And the first time somebody sees something on YouTube or it's not on the mainstream media, they're going to automatically throw it in a conspiracy theory column. They're going to automatically say, oh, well, shit, it ain't on CNN, MSNBC, or Fox, so I'm not going to believe it. And that's how they got us programmed.
Black man, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
You all right?
Yeah. Good.
But you know, my whole issue with them pandering. We were talking about the experimental drug.
Yeah, we gonna get into something else later. But we
I
mean, this everyday people show it. Whatever somebody bring up, we gonna chop it up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into the main topic. Yeah. No, it ain't Potluck Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to
sit back and relax, man.
You got to tell them how we got on it, Rob.
Hey, man, about that, man.
Charisma, Jerome, somebody close to Jerome, they took that experimental drug, so he feeling some type of way. So that's how we got on the subject. Yeah.
Well, my mom and dad took it. I couldn't stop them.
Yeah, my mom took it too. So
Yeah, my mom and sister took it.
But like I said, how they pushing it to us, because Fauci is coming on TV, he on ESPN now. Why are you on ESPN talking about this? You know what I'm saying? So they pushing it to the black people, saying, oh, it should be safe because an African American woman created the vaccine, the vax, and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, well, y'all ain't nobody addressed why black folk are skeptical about it. They ain't mentioning the Tuskegee experiment. They ain't mentioning all these other shit that we've been experimenting on. They ain't mentioning that shit. They just going to say, oh, well, the black community is skeptical. Okay, well, keep going and say why they skeptical. But they're not going to address that. They will never address that. And that's my problem with them. They try to push all this shit to us saying, oh, well, we need to get it. Well, why we got to get it? I don't see all these white athletes, them saying Bryce Harper from baseball, hey, you need to get your people to take it and stuff like. Because guess what? It's white people that ain't taking this shit too.
Yeah. A lot of people ain't. It's mixed, man. I think it's a mixed bag. I think it's a lot of people who want to be on the safe, who feel like they being on the safe side by taking it, and there's a lot of people feel like they put their life in detriment if they do take it. So it's a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying? It varies from person to person. It gonna go by how you feel about it. Like you say, your mom took it, his folks took it, his folks took it, my folks took it. You know what I'm saying? And they still here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But I don't know what's gonna happen at the end.
Yeah, but right now we can't prove what we saying, and
Hey,
they can't prove what they saying. Can't no side prove nothing.
Let me address Rodney Brock. I know only blacks don't watch ESPN. What I'm saying is they didn't have the white man on First Take saying, "Hey, y'all take the drug." They had Stephen A. Smith, the brother, saying, "Oh, I took the vaccine, and we need to take the vaccine, and LeBron James need to take the vaccine." That's my point I was getting to. I wasn't saying that only blacks watch ESPN. Of course, not only blacks watch ESPN. I mean, for you to even say that is redundant. So, I mean, I don't know if you're trying to be smart or whatever, but.
Hey, man, Everyday People Show. He probably would. He'll say something in a minute. She said she ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in that show prerogative. You know, you don't have to take it. But they try to come up with slick ways to make you take it, like passports and stuff like that. And like I said, Krispy Kreme coming up with a promotion for people to you get a free donut if you prove you got it, and you know, if once Krispy Kreme do it, somebody else like Church of Chicken, they gonna start doing it. Oh, you get a free, yeah, they try to get many people to take it as possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want to get at least 80% of Americans to take that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Kelly, I see your box, but I don't see your video. If you're waiting to come on, I don't see your video, so you got to try it again, get your video up so I can bring you on. I think that's Kelly. Yeah. But anyway, let's transition over to the oh, there she go right there. Let me bring her on right here. Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry. Hey,
how you pronounce your name?
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. When you at work?
No, I'm in the post office. I live in New York City. Terry added me to this conversation.
Yeah. We finna get into this sexual harassment, sexual assault conversation we were talking about. I think a lot of women tripping. You know what I'm saying?
That's odd. We chose this topic today because we just got 2 guys fired from my job for that yesterday. They
for sexual harassment.
Yeah, that just happened. And these guys are good guys. I mean,
what do you say? But I say they always use that to try to destroy a man. And I told somebody earlier
they do.
That, you know, once you get the woman on board with, oh, he's done it, then all she got to do is get everybody else behind her, and it's up from there. You know?
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't understand. It's like once one woman come out, it seems like everybody like, let's pile on. Like at one time. So did he do all y'all at the same time, or
right?
Are they Are they calling each other saying? Are they talking to each other before they do it? Say, did he say something to you? You know what I'm saying? It's consistent to what he did to me. Okay, let's get a lawyer and let's come out. You come out today. I'm gonna come out tomorrow. You come out Wednesday. I mean, it's like a domino effect.
But they always defending the woman though, because at the end of the day, they always made it seem like, you know, what she say go. So then that's when they flip the narrative in the black home. What she say go. You know, they don't really that even if he say he didn't do it or whatever, they ain't pursuing that. All they pursuing is the claim that he did do it.
But see, that's the thing. Because you want to believe a woman. If my sister say somebody assaulted, I gotta say, I want to believe it. So are women playing off that? You know what I'm saying?
I always say that women is playing off of that. In that women, you know, put themselves in positions to where they you've been in positions to where they knew what was going on, but they want to play victim. Like they like to play victim a lot. A lot of women do get to play victim, and they use that against them.
Well, what you're saying with Deshaun Watson and what and we've seen it with Bill Cosby and,
Yeah.
and several others, is a public castration because you're
Yeah.
guilty in front of the public. In the public eye, you guilty no matter what.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to this, you're guilty. So it's a public castration. They really what they trying to show Deshaun Watson is, hey, we got the power.
Yeah.
We can shut you down. I don't care how good you can throw that football, how fast you are. We can you don't want to come and play? Oh, you want to go play somewhere
they
else?
want him wherever they want him. And
I got
don't want to play there.
So you think the Deshaun Watson case is a conspiracy?
No.
It is.
You think they'll take something this serious to come after him with?
I do.
This can destroy his career, period.
And that's what they want to do because it's like I said, is about with the NFL and the owners is about power. I can trade your ass, but you ain't finna request no goddamn trade. I can say that's like that plantation mentality. It's like when the damn slaves say, "Hey, I want to go to this other plantation because they eating good over there." Like, hell no, motherfucker! Now, if I want to send you over there, you gonna go, but ain't because you want to damn go. That's the fucking mentality.
Hey, hit them like this. What's the two things they use to destroy a man every time, a black man?
Domestic violence or sexual assault.
No. Gay, either being gay
or that.
Yeah.
Two things they use.
Yeah.
Let me play this the Sean Watson clip right quick, man. This really what made me want to talk about them because he just don't come across as that guy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know I know just because you don't come across as that guy don't mean you be that guy. But he now Cuomo come across as that guy. You know what I'm saying? But
how you gonna say Cuomo like that?
But he just come across. He kind of got that arrogance in him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but sometimes it don't just fall on the man. It fall on the woman too. How do you end up in these types of positions where this does happen? Like, I know sometimes it do happen when you're a kid. Sometimes it happen, but when you're like a 30-year-old, 25 to 30-year-old with someone who is famous, out there, money.
Well, you gotta remember where we're at. We're in the United States of America. We in one of the most capitalistic societies in the world. So for a woman, and this when I say women, I'm not speaking in generalities. I'm speaking if it doesn't apply to you, then I'm not talking to you. But these particular women we're talking about, they want access. So I let this motherfucker there and rub up on me and all this shit as long as I know I'm gonna get some access to what he got, whether it's money, a job, a position in a cabinet or whatever. But as soon as that shit fall through, then I'm gonna say, hey, this motherfucker used to be rubbing on me damn too because I ain't get put in position. And that shit ain't fucking right.
As a woman, I can vouch for admitting to being in a situation where I did think like that. So I know that other women are also thinking like that. Ain't no way they all ended up in a position like that.
Right.
Over and over.
And I think we need to come up with a goddamn protect the men's movement, some kind of damn men's movement where just like they got the Me Too, because you ain't telling me that a woman, hell, I used to work at a damn job and this woman used to make me so goddamn uncomfortable, but she wasn't no boss or nothing, but she was just a regular worker. This motherfucker used to be sexual assaulting me all damn day long. And I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
And you liked it, didn't you?
I'm not gonna say I liked it, but I felt uncomfortable. But it's like, who the fuck? In my mind, I'm like, who I'm gonna go tell? The motherfucker, are they gonna believe me for saying, she really? Oh, you didn't want that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we gonna get looked at as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they attacking your manhood.
But let me cue this Deshaun Watson story real quick in case people watching don't know what it's all about. Yeah, man, you know I got to have a video, man. Got to have a video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, man, when you gonna come to holler at me at the park, man?
I don't know.
On to another developing story we've been following since late last
year. Just got back well.
Quarterback Deshaun Watson now facing multiple lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live at NRG Park tonight with the newest information on these two cases. Devin?
Christine, another woman has come forward claiming that Deshaun Watson assaulted her during a massage session last year. There are now 2 different women with very similar and serious allegations against the Houston Texans quarterback. The first lawsuit claims that back in March of 2020, Watson solicited a massage from a masseuse through Instagram. Only when he got to the plaintiff's house, he made her focus on his groin area before pressing his genitals up against her. Watson denied the allegations on Twitter, saying in part, quote, "I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect." The plaintiff's lawyer claims that this isn't about money, but before filing suit, he made a baseless 6-figure settlement demand, which I quickly rejected.
This is going to come down to the proverbial he said, she said.
KPRC2 legal analyst Brian Weiss says it will be up to a jury to decide who's telling the truth.
The courthouse exists so that citizens can settle their differences based on proof, because it's not what we know, it's what we can prove.
In a second suit filed by the same lawyer, Tony Busby, Watson is accused of similar conduct last August. An aspiring massage therapist claims that Watson flew her from Atlanta to Houston for the session where he exposed himself and asked her to focus on his rectum and genital area and pressed his genitals up against her. After the first suit was filed, Busby took to Facebook with a statement. It in part reads, quote, "Should we make excuses for the famous or those who hold special positions or quarterbacks on a local professional football team? I don't think so. All people are equal and deserve dignity and respect." We have not been privy to any transcripts of any text messages or DMs to support the allegations. If there are any, it's likely that they will come out in trials. We are not sure exactly how much money the plaintiffs are seeking. Reporting live in NRG Park, Devin Clark, KPRC News.
Oh man, is that so? So they get that phone. They're gonna go through that phone.
So my question is, if this masseuse that got flew out, is that something that she does on a regular? Famous people fly her out. So why the fuck would you fly out to somewhere you don't know this motherfucker? You just know he Deshaun Watson. So you just gonna get on a plane and go to Texas so you can get this motherfucker a massage? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I would think he been dealing with her probably. You know what I'm saying? The report said he reached out to her on Instagram, so he don't know her personally. No, the first one they say he reached on Instagram. Yeah. The second one they say he flew from Atlanta.
Right.
So I don't know if it's by way of Instagram or not, but
man, all that shit sound fugazi to me because I said, like I told somebody this earlier today. If you're a woman, if you're a massage and that's your profession, can't nobody make you suck they whatever, because that's one of the reports that he made them give him fellatio. How they gonna do that? How Deshaun Watson gonna do that? If he forced you to it, that's a fucking damn rape charge right there. He ain't trying to do that. So how he make you do that?
And he just
but see, could it be a power thing? See, that's why I want some women on here to talk about how, from their perspective, do y'all feel intimidated when y'all confronted with a man with money and power? Like, if he asks you to do something, do you feel like you put in a position, to do something? You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted some women to come on and talk about it. I see a lot of women posting about it, but ladies, tell us how y'all feel when y'all,
like Keisha said, coincidentally, he wanted to leave the team. And out of the woodworks, all this happened. Keisha, you exactly right.
But see, is that a conspiracy from us? Is this what we think? Because we want him to be innocent.
No, that's us putting one plus one equals 2, Rob. It ain't us creating nothing.
But we don't have the facts. We don't have the facts.
Sometimes it's not about being innocent, though. It's about holding both parties accountable about what happened. It's not, he shouldn't just be getting in trouble because it was a 2-party thing. It ain't no way she flew all the way to Texas and didn't know something.
Yeah, right.
Happened.
I'm just flying here for a massage. He just flying me out here for a massage where I can get a massage in Texas. But you so fucking special at what you do in Atlanta. Oh, I done seen what you did with old boy. I need you to come way out. Man, come on, man. I mean,
but see, and that's another thing that makes him look bad. Why you just didn't get it in Houston? Why you flying somebody all the way from Atlanta to give you a massage?
Because he got money and access, Rob. If you was a fucking multi-millionaire and you was single and you ain't had no kids and shit like that, and you seen some shit, you be like, shit, I need that to get over here.
Yeah.
That's what T just said.
I'ma send you a fucking ticket.
T just said that. Our homie from our neighborhood was like, they asked for money first before they come. She already knew the drill. They kill me with that. I get
right
massages, and I'm a regular guy, and I know
how she get his number. How she get? Did he get
Dude,
her number? Did
DM'd
she?
her. He DM'd her. And it's all, and I'm gonna tell you what these women do too. No offense. They be DMing them stars too, bro. They be all in their DM. Telling them, yo, I'm gonna come, you know what I mean? I do
Hey,
this. I'm gonna sue
we
you.
just seen this shit down in y'all fucking damn in Atlanta with All-Star Weekend. You had bras coming down there and fucking damn U-Haul fucking vans, all kind of shit. What you think they ain't come down there to watch the basketball game? They coming down there trying to get next to an NBA player or a celebrity or whatever, so they can get access to whatever they want. So
Shouldn't these guys be on to the game by now? Shouldn't they be on to the game by now?
Damn.
So why did Deshaun fall into this trap?
He didn't fall into a trap. He fell into the trap of, I want to get out of Houston. They let J.J. Watt out. So they got to figure out a way to keep him there. Because to be honest with you, if this was going on and he's the star quarterback,
that would have been out.
That ruined the season.
So there's no way. There is no, and the thing that gets me, and it's the same thing. It's the same exact script. The reporter he's clearly just said the same thing twice for both women. The exact same thing. The same way it happened with Bill Cosby. This shit doesn't stop. Am I going now? First off, for any ladies out there, I'm not going to sit here and say that it doesn't happen. I would never deny that because this is the world that we live in. So I don't want to be insensitive to anybody who's actually had to deal with this. But I don't like the same script happening when it seems as if it's a man with power, especially a black man with power. It's always something like this. So you factor in somebody like 45. 45 admitted what he did. I do this, I do this, I do this. No consequence. Epstein, proven. No consequence, even though what's going on now.
Now Epstein dead now, so he had consequences now.
Allegedly.
That's exactly. So what I'm
they had to kill him to keep him shut.
What I'm saying is, when it comes to us, it's always the same script. A black man with power gets basically knocked off his throne with a sexual harassment case. Come on now. Stop.
I want y'all to think about it. I don't know how many of y'all follow the show The Game, but it was an episode where Jason was doing steroids and he was getting off of steroids, and the damn coach said, "You don't think we knew you was on steroids? You part of $1 billion business. We know everything. We know what color your piss was last night." So I'm saying they probably already had these allegations. These allegations was already floating around. They said since 2020. I think one was like in 19. So they probably already had these allegations. They was waiting for some shit to come up and say, "Hey, here go our Trump card right here. Now fuck around and this shit gonna fucking damn come out." And that's what the fuck you see unfolding right now.
And then they say the lawyer. Did they say the lawyer lived next door to the owner?
Next door to the lawyer. Let's go to the fucking owner.
Come on,
they all know each other's dirty dirt, but they only expose it when it's time to expose it. Everybody keeps everybody's secrets.
And what's so messed up about it is, I know women personally that have been really sexually assaulted, sexually abused, sexually assaulted.
Me too.
And it's a slap in the face when you see, you one, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then now it's up to fucking 13, 15. It's like, yo, it's a slap in the face to every woman who actually went through this shit. It's a slap in the face.
That's what I don't understand, man. I mean, it's like, so it's the second woman waiting to see if the first woman gonna come out, the third one waiting to see. Is it like are they conspiring with each other first before they decide how they gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like the same way with Cuomo. You know, even though I think Cuomo he's slimy to me. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why, as an athlete, you have to insulate yourself. That's why I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, but he got a fucking damn team around him that insulate him from all kind of fucking damn bullshit. Derek Jeter, when Derek Jeter used to have these damn parties, hey, cell phones in the basket at the door. If you ain't giving up your cell phone, you ain't getting in here. LeBron, I'm pretty sure LeBron get motherfuckers shit thrown at him all day long, and you know whether he taking it or not, it ain't going straight to him. It may be going to like the third or fifth man down and say, "Hey, shorty, want to holler at you after the game."
LeBron being pretty clean for his career. You know what I'm saying?
on paper.
No.
On paper. From what we see. But believe me,
wait till he come out and say he not gonna take this experimental drug and watch what happens.
I think he already pretty much hinting on it because they asked him the question. But see, he said he wanted to. But see, I like the way he handled it. He said he gonna keep it private. He said it's a private matter.
And what did the Buck Dance and Stephen A. Smith come out the next day and say? Oh, you can't be private because you got too many people that look up to you and putting all this pressure on that man to do something that he don't want to do. But I don't even want to get off in that time. I want to stay on damn topic because you got women, especially like politicians. Let's say you are a secretary or you are an aspiring politician. And you admin for the fucking governor or something like that, and he inappropriately touching you on your shoulder and shit like that. But 9 times out of 10, you ain't finna say shit because guess what? You trying to get yourself in position to get in another position. So this is how this shit fucking damn happened. And the only thing I wish is when these accusations come out, I wish Deshaun Watson would come out and say, "Hey, this is some fucking damn bullshit." But I know these fucking damn lawyers telling him to be quiet, let this shit fucking damn blow over and all this kind of shit. But me, I'd be like, hell no, that shit ain't fucking damn happening. Here go the fucking damn text. Here go this. Here go that. I'm like, I'm clearing if I'm innocent, I'm clearing my name. I'm saying something. I ain't listening to no fucking damn lawyer because guess what? They work for me.
Man. Yeah, but like I said with Cuomo, man, he kind of slimy, man. I kind of like believe he doing what he doing, man.
Well, I mean, with the shit with Cuomo is that ain't shit but a damn smoke screen to get everybody off of the damn scent of all those fucking damn people he killed, he let die in the nursing home. So you see, right after that shit happened, here come these sexual allegations come from Cuomo. And with the attention, the news went right to that and off of the damn nursing home shit. So whether he did it or not, who the fuck damn knows? I'm pretty sure he done rubbed on somebody's goddamn knee and shoulder and shit like that and made him feel uncomfortable. I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure of it.
That's the other thing too. When we start talking about inappropriate behavior, that's also based on the individual. You might touch a woman's shoulder and then they take that as inappropriate behavior. It's a big, to me, and I'm not, every woman's different. I granted, I'll say that. But in this day and age, anything is Me Too. And that's the part to me that's not fair. When you start talking about, in this situation, we're talking about massages. If we're talking about massages, usually, most of the time, especially if you start talking about money like that, you laying there with a towel on, straight up and down. That's a fact. So, if you're talking about a professional massage therapist, professional,
naked,
they know how to keep it professional. If they are professional and somebody does that, they like, I'm out of here.
Right.
They ain't no, I mean, you can sign shit, this, that, whatever. If it's money, we talk about somebody who probably tipping good, this, that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hey,
not to cut you off. Hey, Rob, ask Ashley Keyshawn if she want to come on because she said there's a bunch of men on here talking about what happened to women. So she want to come on.
I posted the link. She knows she's welcome to come on. I'll post the link again. Anybody welcome to come on. Y'all want to come on? I just post a link right there. Go on that link right there. Y'all want to come on and give a woman's perspective.
Yeah,
I'm going to be clear again. We have nothing for anybody who's ever dealt with it. We're not talking about you. What we're talking about is it's the optics of how this goes on. When it comes to powerful black men with money, their way of taking us down is that. It's always going to be something to that nature. You look at even you look at was Adrian Peterson. They took the man down for beating his son. What the fuck? That's some shit that should be behind closed doors. That's between him and his family. The only high-profile athlete that fucked up, who was dumb and pretty much did the stupid shit, was Tiger Woods. It was Tiger Woods.
No, Michael Vick.
No, I'm talking about as far as
women. With women. Okay,
women,
yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Kobe too, right?
Yeah, Kobe did.
So yeah. But see, and that's the thing about it, guys know how these women are, man. Some of these women, they still put themselves in that predicament. You know what I'm saying? instead of dealing with somebody privately, you got to get your look good.
But it goes to question: why would you put yourself in that predicament? What do you want? What is your agenda? See, that's the question that a lot of women don't want to talk about. What's the agenda? Because of course, if you're an intelligent woman in the audience and you watching, we're not talking about you. We're talking about these women who do this stuff to gain access. So what is your agenda to gain access? Is your agenda just to say somebody did something and make a little quick come up? What's your agenda?
Yeah, exactly.
And if we get to the bottom of that, then we can filter out all the fucking damn bullshit fucking damn women.
So here's the question. Should there be a limitation on how long a woman can say, okay, he did something to me? Should there be a limitation on that? How can you wait like 5-10 years to say somebody touched you inappropriately? You know what I'm saying?
He should have recorded his limitation. What I'm going to say is, when it's proven that it's not true, they need to face charges. Period.
Yep.
When you start talking about accusations like that and it's proven to be not true, they need to be charged. Period.
I would have recorded.
But it's, so you saying like I agree, like in the case of like Brian Banks, the girl say he raped her and he did 20 years in prison, and to come to find out he didn't. I think they should have gave her 20 years.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? They should have gave her 20 years. You know what I'm saying? For lying like that. And I think that's what they're gonna have to do to keep those women who are lying about what they're talking about from coming out
but
like
they
this.
ain't
You know
gonna do that because that's how they get a hold of the men. Like if they hold the women accountable, then they can't get the men.
That's a good question. She said, why you just don't pay Asians? Because they'll do it. The Asian women will do it. They secret with it too.
Hey,
they'll do what?
You're gonna do all that. You see your boy, the owner of the Patriots, Kraft, he was going through them all the time. To that raid happened. He's dealing with them Asian masseuses. They gonna do all that.
And where he at? He ain't in jail. He ain't.
Like, see, they never accused him of assault or anything like that. He just got caught up in the sting. You know what I'm saying?
He was in a massage sex parlor. It's the same thing. The Asian woman do.
Yeah, but that's not sexual assault. Sexual assault is when somebody say you did something to them. They reporting you did something.
I understand that. I'm not saying anything against Asian women, but they.
Jermaine, who got your picture up there, man?
Nah, that's because I think it's because he's still logged in.
Like
he logged into the screen yard.
Two places at the same time. Right? You doing that? Why you do that?
That boy got that Tony Terry up like.
Hey! Model status.
So y'all don't think it should be a statute of limitation on somebody accusing somebody of doing something like?
No, I don't think it should be a statute of limitation because you do have, like I said, you do have women who are going through this shit for real, and that shit may traumatize them to the point where they fucking can't talk to nobody about this shit. They can talk to their therapist, but they ain't ready to come out and say this shit happened to me because it's so fucking damn traumatizing. So to that point, yeah. But if somebody told my son, oh, he touched me on my shoulder and I felt uncomfortable, and I wait 10 years to talk about it. Miss me with that. I don't care what nobody say. Miss me with that. Because guess what? I done touched motherfuckers on their goddamn shoulder, on the small of their damn back, or whatever. And if you come,
it's a good rub, back rub, a bad rub, good rub, bad rub type thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you like it up the ladder, you like the president, vice president, you touch a woman. She looking at some dollars, baby. She trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? If I got money like that, if my money long like that, guess what? Every woman I come in contact with, NDA. If you come to my house, you sign the NDA.
Right? You really gonna do that?
That'll solve all that shit.
What do you think? She cool? She cool?
No, I don't care if you cool or not. If you cool, sign the fucking damn NDA, and then we good. If you ain't signed the NDA, you can't come in my crib.
And
you can't come in my hotel room, no nothing.
You need to be an NDA number one, and it's gonna be cameras everywhere. Fuck that! I'm recording the entire thing. So I don't want to deal with that.
Latrina, I see your box, but I don't see your video. You got to try to get your video up there. I see your Yeah, everything gone now. But yeah, try it again.
Shut up, Jay.
Come on here, Jay, and talk about it. Come on this show, Jay. Support your homeboys. Support your boys.
She not coming. She not coming.
TV, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? What y'all up to, man?
What you just want to show your little?
You always got that black box.
That's a little pimp picture right there.
Say that again.
He got a little pimp picture up there. He don't like himself. He like that pimp picture.
Damn.
TB, so what you think, man? What you think about what we talking about, man?
I didn't catch it all, but y'all talking about that boy out of Houston and everything?
Yeah, we talking about sexual assault, period, man. Cuomo, Trump, Bill Cosby. Are women using this to their advantage, or is the guy just sexual predator for real? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everything is being canceled out. I mean, I don't know. I look back. I've been in penitentiary a long time ago. That shit would happen back in the 80s and 90s.
I think everybody would be in jail as kids. All of it would have been in juvenile because we just grabbed them booties back then.
Right. I mean, it's just so messed up, man. You know, I really ain't got a real opinion on it because it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. That's it, just so fucked up, if I can say that. I mean, I can elaborate on some shit, but for me, what you say now?
We'll probably get sanctioned.
On this show.
No, hey man, it's the Everyday People show, man. We let loose on this show. You elaborate on this show. Don't come on this show holding back, man. This ain't how we do it. This ain't how we do it right here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
cut it loose.
It's really like everything else. It's systemic in our parts as being, you know, who we are as a people. It's very systemic, no different than racism. You know, it's for us. Clarence Thomas jumped it off in the early 90s, I think late 80s, early 90s, when he did that with that chick out of Oklahoma, Nita Hill, when he was, you know, trying to get his confirmation. Then right after that, that's when it all started. You kind of thought, I don't know if y'all was into politics then or into it then in the early 90s, but after that, that's when it all kind of started about the sexual harassment thing. You know what I mean? That's
Bill
what got it started.
Yeah,
Bill Clinton, yeah, but I mean, I think his confirmation came up under Bill Clinton, I believe. No, it came up under his daddy, Trump #1. I mean,
the one thing ain't like about Bill. Hey, the thing ain't like about Bill Clinton. He was arresting some ugly women, man. I'm like, dog.
Nah, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Oh my God! Some of the ugliest women I ever seen in my life. He don't have no standards at all.
Believe
it. He a billionaire.
Hey, Tiger Woods was at the damn Waffle House, ladies. He was like, "Hey, what's happening?"
Hey man, somebody might be watching the show might work at Waffle House. You can't say that, man.
Well,
Waffle House got some pretty women. I see some pretty women working at
No offense.
Hey, Monica
see,
Lewinsky.
we being sexist. See, we being sexist now because we talking about.
Yo, I got a question. I got a question for the parents.
Let me bring Latina on. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sister?
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
How y'all doing this evening?
We chopping it up.
Tina, tell them where you're from.
I'm from Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Oklahoma City. Okay.
Yeah. No, I was just wanting to chime in. I know y'all was talking about how men of power are being targeted by women when it comes to sexual assault. I really, truly believe that's what's happening. Not to take away from sexual assault or domestic violence or sexual harassment, because that does take place daily. But I also believe that when certain individuals get too much power, there is someone that is always trying to bring them down. And so the best way to bring them down is to throw a sexual assault charge in there, because then other people can jump on board. And then it becomes a he say, she say. I could say you did it, but that don't mean it really happened.
Right.
And it's sad because that's what we're dealing with in this lifetime. I do believe and I do sometimes believe that it's political when it comes to, especially if it's political figures. I believe if they feel like they're getting too much power, or if they're fighting for too many different causes that may bring awareness to certain topics, then there is something that's always thrown in the game. Now, for the young man, the Houston, Texas player, it seems to me that it's a little fishy when their stories kind of sound the same. If everybody was paying attention to that, when you were paying attention to that news footage, it seems to me that their story with their assault charges are the same, and so that sounds a little fishy to me. It sounds a little bit more staged.
Hey, Latina, let me ask you this question. So I don't know if you saw the video that Rob played earlier. So it was I guess the news reporters, the news people's lawyer or attorney for the show or whatever, and he was saying that it's a case of he said, she said, but it makes it hard. It makes it so much harder when it's just Deshaun against one female. When you got multiple female, now it's easier to try to make a case because now you got multiple females saying the same thing. If it's just one-on-one, then it's my word versus yours. But now it's 13 versus 1 saying the same thing that you did. That like almost like a nail in the damn coffin, and that's what they do. That's what they have been doing, because with Bill Cosby, it started out with like 5 or 6, then it ended up like 12, then it jumped up to 22, and it was like, well, goddamn, how many pudding pots Bill was putting in these women?
And I feel like,
and I feel like if you pay attention to the charges, though, from what they reported, that sounded a little staged to me because their charges seem kind of similar. Now, if it was something like, oh, he touched me when we were when I had dinner with him or something, or if it was something different, but both of those charges are the same. So you're telling me that every female masseuse that he encounters, he rubs up on?
Right.
That it sounds a little staged to me. And then at this particular moment, why is it coming now? Why is it coming out now when he just asked for this enormous amount of money and to be traded? So now, because of that, that's why it's coming. And they had all this other time to bring it forth. It just seems a little staged to me. Not to take away, though, because I don't want nobody to come out here trying to troll me. Not to take away from women being sexually assaulted or sexual harassment on the job, or even women of power being sexually harassed. No, I'm not taking away from all. What I'm saying is, I do feel like at certain points, when there is men of power, and especially black men of power, it's always something thrown in the wrench to bring them down. Like they just can't be there at that level and not have nothing negative occur.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to, since we doing this show, I'm about to give a little TMI, but I want to make sure I put this on camera right now in case I'm ever accused of one of these accusations. I am the type of person. Y'all don't understand because I will have to have a private conversation with you. I get Brazilian wax. Now, if you get a Brazilian wax, that means the woman has to touch you.
Yes.
So here's the whole thing about that. I'm going to expect, if I get famous, they're going to come say I sexually harassed them. When I'm like this, I can't do nothing. So, this is on camera now, whatever, was it March 23rd or March 22nd or 2021?
Bro, just don't get aroused, man.
Ma'am, once again, I'm not doing anything. I didn't ram it in her face. She got to touch it. It's a Brazilian wax.
So you get aroused. You don't think she's gonna be offended?
I repeat, this is what she does. How the hell she gonna get offended?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that shit happens to her on a daily basis.
Thank you.
And then even with that, there's no way that you can tell me that a masseuse cannot touch you and you not get sexually aroused. Especially if I'm a female. If a male is touching me and he's touching me sensually, more than likely I'm gonna be aroused by it. And for men, y'all have it bad because y'all shit's just gonna stand up and that's just what it is.
I'm about to play on what she just said. There's videos out there of men giving women those sensual massages.
Yes, it is. And that could easily be construed as sexual harassment, especially when you have the two men Because I've seen that in Atlanta. I've had some send me messages and tell me if I come to Atlanta to hit them up because they will give me a full body massage. Two dudes that do the same thing together. So
Is she dead?
Oh, we lost
We lost one. We lost one.
oh no, they left
Oh,
us.
you still there? Okay, she's still there.
So I don't understand. And then, like I said, not to take away from anyone being sexually assaulted or domestic violence, because we got to keep saying that, because I don't want nobody trying to troll me on the internet. But there's no way that you can tell me that you cannot get a sensual massage and not get aroused. Now, it is a fine line because it's called self-control.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fine line is, although your stuff may get, aroused, you can't get up and put your stuff on the woman while she's trying to give you a massage.
Facts. That's fact. That's facts.
And that's the other thing too.
So,
I can't see that personally.
so it's a fine line.
Yeah, I can't see, especially somebody like Deshaun Watson. Come on, man. Deshaun Watson signed $100 million plus contract. The man can get any woman that he wants based on his contract. So
right.
You want to tell me that he gonna do it? Come on, man. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, if I wanted that bad, I'd just pay for it.
Exactly.
The thing is, like I said, it just seems kind of fishy that it would come right now at this moment. And they've had all this time. When he had little money, where was y'all at? Y'all wasn't afraid to talk about him then, so why is y'all afraid to why are y'all stepping up now? What is the problem?
Well, at the end of the day,
if he would have, yes, it's about power.
It's about power and control. Like,
you see the picture right here.
Yeah.
Look at that picture. This should look like she look terrified.
Oh man,
this picture right here really did him in right here.
Hey, pull up some damn pictures with Biden sniffing
But you know
hair and all
what?
kind of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
But see, they passing Biden off and he's just an old man.
You cannot take away from carnal nature. Men have a carnal nature to touch women. Some men.
But
some men.
Check out how
can't take away from that.
But check out how the agenda plays out. So when Biden had his sexual assault come up, every Democratic woman said, "Oh no, we not gonna believe that." But when it's somebody else, it's like, believe women. So it's like
But see, that where the power come in at. But see, he was about to have, like Trump, he's about to come into power.
Right, and that's what I said.
So
about that's why I said, well, you got to see the agenda. I said you got to start questioning these people motive, because you can't say on one last year it was bad and then this year it was good because your man is about to be in position. That means you saying that because you want access to what that man got.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? But they let their sexual harassment get away. We're gonna let our sexual harassment get away. So it's a tit for tat sexual harassment. Support your sexual best.
Hey, I'm telling you what, if you got money, your best friend is an NDA. That's your best friend.
That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to ask for IDs and
I'm carrying
pictures
and them around with
videos
me.
And all this now.
Oh, you want to come to my room? Here you go. I got the pen for you. Here you go. I don't want to sign it. All right, holler at you later.
She gonna say he forced me to do it after he did it. It always gonna be something, bro. She gonna say after he raped me, he forced me to sign something.
Bro,
I mean, see what I'm saying? There's no way you to prove when at what point she signed it.
It's a dude online right now. This is this built greasy dude that do massages to all kind of. He travels.
Yes.
This dude he be filming it like they be naked. He be greasing them up and rubbing all over them.
Listen, I'm telling you, it goes down. It goes down.
This dude be flying around getting money, bro.
It's probably the dudes from Atlanta.
He ain't got one sexual charge put on this man. Not one. He be groping all on him and doing all kind of freaky stuff.
Charisma, is that the dudes from your neck of the woods in Atlanta? Is that them two dudes?
The built dude.
They sent me a message in my Instagram telling me if I come down there, they'll service me. So I could have took that. I could have took that as some sexual harassment.
and I ain't even that rich. I done had straight plain massages. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody put no sexual harassment charges on me. And I've been shit regular massages.
Hey.
So
you know what? I think that boy out of Houston is a serial jack-off artist. You have him.
Who?
That boy,
that
boy out of Houston.
Deshaun Watson?
Houston. He got $100 million. That don't mean shit. If you mentally a serial jack-off artist, that's just who you are.
TB crazy.
I'm serious. I didn't get time, so I know how men be. Just how it go. You know what I'm saying?
You saying that, but what you got to go to prove that claim? I mean, you can't just say this man's a serial jack off artist. You can't just say that on live show.
Listen, it's just like the lady just said that it's natural for men to get aroused when a woman. I can't go in no massage parlor because I'm fit to bust off. You did what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. You ain't got no more control than that. So that means you a serial. So that means sensation. So that means you sensation. Hold up. So that means you a serial bust off. So that means if the wind blow too hard and you get hard, you finna damn bust off because the wind blew hard.
That's a joke right there. Keep it real now. Keep it real.
Come on, man.
You gotta look at all this shit. Watch this. What about that boy, Darren? What's that boy that played football all them years that was taking coochie? Darren Sharper.
From New Orleans. Boy played for New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with this, I think.
So if you a serial jack offer, you ain't just start being no serial jack off. That means you was like that in college. And how you telling me ain't no teammate walked in the room and said, "Oh shit, man, I ain't know you was getting down." Ain't no reports of that shit. Come on, man.
You think somebody gonna tell if they catch him doing it?
If he got some money, if I didn't make the league and he made the league and he just got a damn $150-something million contract, damn right I'm saying, I'm like, hey man, look, hey,
how they gonna benefit you telling somebody you saw a man jacking off?
Because they ain't gonna want that shit. They ain't gonna want that shit to come out while this coming out.
They gonna mess your reputation up,
bro.
If you had it,
Jermaine.
Huh?
Jermaine, this ain't analytics, baby. This is just some real shit. You did what I'm saying?
I ain't being analytics, real. People would do it. Hey, people are so fucking opportunistic. They would do anything for money. So when they see all this shit going on, you won't be surprised how many people come out the woodwork and say, "Oh, I seen Deshaun Watson doing this," and motherfuckers they'll pay.
The key word that you just said was opportunistic. He was opportunistic to bust off when he got his massages.
But see, we can't prove it either way it go. We can't prove either way. I think we side with the person we like the most. You know what I'm saying? We side with the person we like the most. We like Deshaun Watson. We don't want to see him have to go through this. So it was the same thing with Mike Vick with the dog fight. We was on his side until they had to prove it. He wasn't really doing what he was doing. No, you know what I'm saying? And still we didn't give up on him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he lied and say he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but there were dog fighting. I'm just comparing. I'm just talking about us as fans, as when we like somebody, we'll hope they didn't do it and give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watch this. Now when Will Chamberlain was doing what he was doing, he'd have been.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Latrina.
2000.
I can't hear you.
I say if Will Chamberlain was doing what he was doing, what he did with the 20,000 he did for the record, he'd have been fucked up. And he'd have been doing it right now.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, so I was saying back to the non-disclosure agreement. I have a few friends that are female masseuses. I'm going to ask them about that because I'm curious about that. If that's something that if they even take on male clients, because some of them may not even take on male clients for that reason. So I'm gonna do a little. I'm real curious about that. to see if that is something that they probably make people sign. I would think that it would probably be best, um, just for the simple fact that you're placing yourself in a position to be said that you sexually harassed someone. It's a possibility for anyone to be placed in that type of position. So yeah, I'm gonna check with them to see. And I have a male friend that's a masseuse as well, so I'll try to get the both aspects of it and see. I'm gonna check that out because that's. I mean, it sounds. I mean, I'm interested. I want to know. But like I said before, the when there is people of power, when the people of power get high up, there's always someone trying to bring them down in any way, form, or fashion. So,
But see, they can work both ways. Because does guys with power and money feel like they can do what they do now? You know what I'm saying? So it's a you know what I'm saying? Like everything will come out in the wash. Like they say, it'll come out in the wash. Like I just hope he ain't got no text messages on that phone that suggest that he did what. Know what I'm saying? Because they say they're gonna get the phone. So I just hope he ain't got nothing just detrimental on that text. But they're gonna confiscate that phone. TV, where you at, man? TV say he did it. so I can't hear you again, Latina.
get this.
Should we automatically believe women when they accuse someone? So
Okay, can you hear me now?
yeah, I hear you. So
Okay.
you don't think we should automatically believe a woman when they accuse someone?
Absolutely, you should automatically believe her. Absolutely, until it's proven otherwise.
But so what they do when women come out? I mean, when women come out and lie about what they're talking about just to get some kind of gain from it, it takes away from that. You know what I'm saying? So
it does.
Your voice keep going in and out. You got to upgrade, Latina.
I'm having issues with my earbuds.
Oh yeah, you must got them on the iPhone earbud.
No, I'm
they good. So I got those.
I don't do
They
iPhone.
good.
Oh, you don't do iPhone? Oh, he's talking about
No.
they good.
I got those. They $100-something.
Who said that? Charisma?
Yeah, you talking about that iPhone's bad. Crazy.
Yeah,
Send me your iPhone. Send me your iPhone, Charisma, and I'll switch over. But until then, I'm Team Android.
Yeah, so the same women we saying lying. If our sister, mama, aunt, niece come out and say it, we gonna back and we gonna say we gonna bag up behind them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, you should absolutely. So I'm not taking away from the women that accuse these men, because if they actually did it, then damn it, they need to be accused and they need to be convicted of it. And it happens every day, and I'm not taking away from that. But like I said, the opposite of that is it still remains when there is men of power or women of power, there is someone that is trying to bring them down. Hell, if a man come out and say a woman sexual assault, we need to take that as serious as well. It's three sides to every story.
Now, how often that happen right there? Where man say he's sexually assaulted.
It happens, but the thing is, because of the rules of society placed on female and men, more than likely they're going to go, oh, it didn't happen, or I don't believe you, or how could that happen? But I've been in a position where it was a man that was dominant over me in a work position, and I had to and I kind of handled it on my own. I didn't make a sexual harassment case, but I did tell him to back up. And then after that, he kind of just moved around and left me alone. But this happens every day, and more it happens to not to take away from any other color women, but it happens to a lot of Black women all the time, because we have to fight 10 times harder to even be in the position that we are in. And then they always think that for some reason we slept our way to the top, and that's not always the case for everyone.
So let me ask you a question. What was he doing to make you feel like he was, going past his boundaries that makes you feel uncomfortable? Is it something he did or something he said?
Yes, making, like sexual innuendos when it had nothing to do with the conversation. Like say for instance, we're talking about something at work and it's a work conversation, and then all of a sudden it's oh, I like how that dress hugging your thighs, or not to give you a compliment and say, oh, you look nice in that dress.
Oh,
It
okay.
was specific
It was
innuendos. Yeah.
It's not the compliment. It's the it's kind of, I want to say explicit. You know what I'm saying? But
yes, it's a difference between a compliment, and it's a difference between the person flat out either flirting with you or just flat out being disrespectful.
So let me ask you another question. What if Tony, the guy you like in the cubicle down in the other cubicle, what if he said, does it hit different?
No, because I don't do workplace.
It's just a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? The guy you in the next cubicle, you like him. We say, girl, you looking good in that skirt today. He's hugging your thighs pretty nice.
Like I said, it all how it comes across. It's a difference between paying me a compliment than just flat out disrespecting me and telling me.
No, I said the guy in the cubicle you like said the same thing to the other guy. He said both of them said the same thing, but
in the same aspect, I tell him the same thing.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I
but,
you know.
But most women ain't like you though, but because most women, they take their cues from the people that they're attracted to. So if it's a Morris Chestnut looking dude saying that, it hit different than some Gargamel looking dude saying that. Then you may feel some other kind of way. Not you,
and that's what happened on my job.
But most women,
but
some women.
Is, though. That's what the issue is.
That's what happened on my job.
Because we don't. If we put ourselves out there to be disrespectful, then that's what's going to happen. If I carry myself a certain way, don't disrespect me. You could pay me a compliment as a man, and pay me a compliment. Say, hey, you sure do look nice today, and leave it at that. Or that's a nice dress, and leave it at that. Not tell me how my rear end looks in this dress or how my thighs are hugging the dress. Now you didn't cross the line. You didn't went all the way over to the other side. So then you put me in an uncomfortable situation. Whether I was liking you or not, that just places me in an uncomfortable situation.
Now the question is, do you go tell your supervisor? Or do you just say, or do you just tell him, hey, I don't like that. Don't do that. And try to see if it works itself out that way.
No. At that particular instance, I told him directly and it stopped. But from what I experienced, because I'm in management now, you absolutely must say something. You absolutely must say something. For the simple fact is, if he's done it to me, he's going to do it to someone else.
Right.
And it's going to keep on going. And then vice versa. If it's a female boss that's being sexually explicit with a male coworker or a female coworker, or whatever the case may be, I would absolutely tell. Yes, I would. But a lot of times, since we're into this, a lot of times women don't feel like they're being heard. They don't feel like that they can speak up. They don't feel like they have a voice to even bring that to the light. And like I said, if things are happening to you, absolutely you have to speak up. If you feel like you was disrespected in any kind of way, form, or fashion, if you feel like you was sexually harassed, if you were assaulted, you have to speak up.
See, and this is where the double standard we will never get away from as men and women in this society. Because as a man, if my boss, if I'm single and my boss, she attractive as hell, and she was like, hey, that's a nice bulge you got in front of there, I'm be like, shit, well, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you gonna do about this bulge? You know what I'm saying? But for a woman, it may be different. So that's why I say the double standard, in our society, that's where that comes into play, because I may not take you saying something sexual to me. You know what I'm saying? I may not take it that way.
Because I think that men have a fantasy to screw their boss. Let's just put it on the table.
Facts.
Let's just put. That's like a fantasy. Screw your boss.
Not all bosses are, not all female bosses are attractive.
Right. Yeah, now she look like a mud duck. Oh, hell no. I'm telling HR. I'm going to HR that minute. I'm like, hey, look, man, she made me feel uncomfortable talking about my bones in front of my.
You just said you not going to HR.
But see, he ain't gonna go to HR because he don't want to get fired.
No, I said if she look like a mud duck, I'm going to HR. But if she fine, I ain't saying shit.
But no, because see, that's all wrong right there. That's all wrong.
And that's why I said it's different for men. That's why I said it's different.
Yes, because men men and women are always going to have some type of attraction to one another. If it's a fine man that walks into my job right now, I'm probably going to look at him. I'm going to look him up and down. If he smell good, I'm all of that.
Hey,
well, see, that's harassment, Tina.
If it's an ugly woman on the side of the freeway, they're not going to stop.
That's harassment. You look somebody up and down. You look somebody up and down, that's harassment. Right?
No, it's not. No,
listen.
I just think sexual harassment and assault is in the eye of the beholder. It's in you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's in the eye of the beholder. You let some people do it. You let some people can't get away with it, and some people can get away with it. If a woman is attracted to you, she gonna let you get away with it.
No, not
you know
really.
What I'm saying? But if she don't like you, she gonna cuss you out, and if you do it again, you get fired. You say
that's what happened. That's what happened to them dudes on my job.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's in the eye of the beholder. Sexual harassment is in the eye of the beholder. It's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay, so even though you said that, so do you still think that the man and woman should speak up about it?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say. But like I say, is it attractive woman? Like he said, if a woman attractive and she say, damn, you fine, man. I've been watching you. I'm gonna say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think that's a little bit overboard, I'm gonna say thank you, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
My job, we got 48 different countries. So a lot of them are South American countries like Ecuador, El Salvador, Mexico, all these foreign countries, Brazil. And we got a lot of pretty Spanish women. And they take their side, believe me. If they say
and they're really sexual too.
Yes, and the men don't probably look that attractive because the guys that got fired, one of them from Haiti and one of them from Africa. But he cool though, you know what I mean? So the women, they do take the side of the pretty women on my job. Them Spanish women they say you say something wrong or you touch them, it's just being nice. Because Buddy was just being nice. You want to rub on her later. You know what I mean?
Wait, he rubbed on him?
Weeks. He been there 2 years.
He rubbed on him?
Nah, I don't know.
What?
I just know how he act. When I talk to him, he a cool guy. He ain't on no like. I could tell he not the type of dude to be like on some like, yeah, girl, come here, grope on. He just ain't like that. He just real positive guy. I want to be he not like that.
Man, sometimes them be the guys though, bro.
No, they doing that because he's not. They don't feel like he attractive. He's just a regular dark-skinned African dude with little twists in his head. And I'm telling you how this going at the job. Certain guys can get away with certain stuff by the way they look. Certain guys can't. That's just what it is.
And vice versa.
They be trying to grope on me on the job, but I just be walking off. I walk off or just act like, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, they be doing.
I ain't gonna lie. Before I was married, shit, I ain't turning down nothing but shirt collars. To be honest, I'm just keep it real.
Yo, you wild, bro.
But look, the funny thing about the night is the two women we had come on. They lean more toward the men. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because a lot of women, they don't come on and support. I'm not saying you're not supporting women. They're saying you kind of lean toward the man side.
No, they're not leaning toward the men's side. They understand the bullshit in the game. They understand the game being played. Not saying that they ain't sensitive to the plight that some women go through, but these allegations that be coming up, they see right through them. And as a woman, they see right through them.
Especially Latina.
What?
And we've been in group. Hey, we've been in groups together. Them groups on Facebook. We know how this shit right. Yeah.
Yes. So I understand they need to put a cap on how long it could take for you to report something. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take you 10 years to say somebody put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's, you know what I'm saying? Then you wait for somebody else to come out, then you want to come out, then she want to come out, and she want to come out. Then before you know, you got 9 people talking about they did something to you.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But check out the script that plays when that happens. So when one comes out and then another one comes out, watch what they say. They say, "Well, I didn't feel comfortable saying coming out until I saw somebody else come out and say something." That's the script.
Look at Woody Allen.
I didn't feel comfortable until I saw them come out and say something.
What'd you say? Look at who?
Look at Woody Allen. Was it Woody Allen?
Woody Allen.
Yeah,
Somebody the one that married his 13-year-old daughter.
Child molester. Yeah. That's different. That's child molester. That's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, child molester.
So I'm a female and I've been assaulted. It wasn't a sexual assault, but I've been assaulted. And the man that assaulted me has been convicted. So I did speak up. And I did have to identify him, and I had to do all of that. So I'm all for women to speak it up when they feel like they've been assaulted. Absolutely. I'm 100% against domestic violence. I'm 100% against sexual assault. Absolutely. But at the same time, you still cannot take away from these narratives that when people of power get in power, then all of a sudden, here's this wrench thrown in the game. Why now? Why now?
Who touched you? Huh?
Now
they already got him. She said.
Now, let me throw a little monkey wrench into this conversation. Now, I want to preface this by saying everybody heard about what that white football player Wheeler, I forget his name, Wheeler did to that black girl.
Yeah.
Now, if everything holds true, like she's been saying, and she was so terrified, she's going to go with the conviction because he pleaded not guilty. So, but they got audio, they got pictures. There's no way this dude shouldn't go to prison. Now, if they offer her money, then we know she wanted some kind of access. She was with that dude with some kind of access because she was kind of, in some of her reports, she was kind of making excuses for what he did, kind of. If you read through her statement, she was kind of making an excuse saying, well, it was a hard week and we were getting ready to go on vacation the next day or whatever. And then he popped off or whatever. But if they offer her money, would she be like, hey, just drop the charges? Now well, George Floyd family can't drop the charges. That was just a civil suit any damn way. So the state got them charges anyway. Or that's federal. However that shit works.
About that.
Yeah, I have never seen a civil suit coming for the criminal trial.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's how I know that man gonna fly.
But I said that to say because she said, I'm not with domestic violence and no assault against women or men, period. But when you like I said, this people out here looking for a come up, and I don't know what she does for a living, but I know she probably ain't trying to lose access to that money, the little bit of money he was getting.
Of course not. But man, I don't know, man. I think it go both ways. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of guys with money, man. I've seen some guys with money, man. They kind of like step over their boundary. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some guys with money just because they know they got money and they think they can kind of like influence a woman with the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of guys think they can influence women with their power and money, and they step over their boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what though? Our women are being trained and programmed to go for that, because what do most of these women tell their dog? Or most of these women saying they saw, if you ain't got the money to buy this purse, you don't even mess with me. If you ain't got this money, don't do this. If you ain't got this money, so our daughters are being was not all of our daughters, but our daughters that's listening to that music and making that music. That's what they're being told. If you ain't got money, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
So as a man that got money, I'm like, shit, nigga, what you want to do for these $100,000? Or what you want to do for this $1,000?
And they gonna do it, because I got friends that pay women less than that, maybe $200. They do everything.
I need y'all to sign some non-disclosure agreements, because y'all just put yourself out there like that.
Hey, it's women out here fucking for Birkin bags.
For what?
For Birkin bags.
No,
Yo, I got a question. I got a question for the parents out here, because I wanna kind of switch the topic based on someone's response on my post earlier, but it's really for the parents. I'm gonna start with Rob for a specific reason. Rob, if your 5-year-old son walked up to you and said, let me get some of that liquor that you drinking, what you gonna say?
I'm like, what the hell you doing? What the hell you talking about? I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Okay, that's number one. If you smoking your cigar and your 5-year-old says, let me get a puff of that cigar, what you gonna say?
Boy, you don't get out my film, I'm gonna slap the taste out your mouth.
Your 5-year-old walk up to you with your car.
What it taste going right here, boy?
Hold up. Your 5-year-old walks up to you. Your 5-year-old walks up to you with your car keys and says, Daddy, I'm going to go to the store real quick. What you going to say?
I'll put my damn key down.
Okay. This is the last one.
Why you use this test on me, man? Okay.
It's for all the parents. Daddy, can I take hormones to change my sex? What you going to say?
Can you do what?
5-year-old walk up to you. Can I take hormones to change my sex? What you going to say?
I'm saying, hell no.
Okay, here's the thing. It's a meme that I posted earlier. You probably can't see it. And the meme pretty much is, can I get a beer? No, you're 5. Can I get a cigarette? No, you're 5. Can I drive your car? No, you're 5. Can I take hormones to change my sex? Sure, you know what's best. Because that's the law pretty much that was passed. Right. So in other words, 5-year-olds, they can't do certain things, correct? You're not going to allow them to do certain things. Why is it okay for a child to be able to determine their sex at fucking 5?
What 5-year-old? You know, 5-year-old got that right to do that?
No. What I'm saying to you is that person that was appointed, I don't know what position in the cabinet. This is the agenda that they're pushing. So I put the meme up, and I put the meme up to show how this shit goes. In other words, children should be children. But this law is getting passed or whatever, however this shit gonna go, for them to make those types of decisions. So to me, any parent is gonna respond like you did. But the crazy thing about it is when I made that post, one particular person responded and said, this is a silly meme. No, it's not, because it's happening. It's fucking real. Right. Children should be children, and they need to leave these damn children alone. Let them be children. I'm pretty sure.
But see, just because they made that a law, don't mean people gonna be running out letting their children take hormones. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change the law.
No.
But see, you picking out one. That's one person's decision they made. You know what I'm saying?
No. What you're not understanding is the goal is to pass the law so that children can make these decisions without their parents. That's the point.
Man. Not a 5-year-old. I don't think the law say a 5-year-old could do it.
The whole thing about it is, okay, remember when I talked about that law about children being able to get vaccinated without their parents' consent? Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
It got passed in DC.
So in other words, how old a child is? How old a child got to be?
11. As young as 11. So in other words, and this actually happened. They called the
In other
parent.
words, they're
The
trying to
parent
take
said,
away
no,
the
don't do it.
parental rights of parents to teach
Yes.
their kids
So the
to
parent
right or
said,
wrong.
no, don't do it. Then when the child said, okay, I'll go ahead and do it, they did it anyway because the child said so. That's how the law goes. So basically what's going on is parents are losing their parental rights. That is a problem. And they doing it because when you start talking about the people in office, certain shit gets passed. They pushing certain agendas. People need to understand because this shit is real. This shit is real as hell. But that shit right there.
I understand what you're saying, but just because they pass law don't mean it gonna change people's lives or nothing like that. You know, laws are always been changing and changing back and going back and forth. Like they did like abortion. Let's say they passed the abortion law. That don't mean everybody want an abortion. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't getting no abortion. Just because they pass law don't mean everybody gonna adhere to that law.
But you can't compare the two because we're talking about when you start talking about people possibly getting shots, and you start talking about changing their sexual orientation. These are decisions that children cannot make. The whole point is they're taking the rights away from parents. As a parent, there is no justifying this shit. No matter what. It's not about people ain't gonna go for this shit. If it's on the books, people, in other words, the people in power are gonna use it. That's what I'm saying. And you gotta remember, think about this. They got dudes in drag reading children's books in schools. Now you're confusing the children. So if you ask that child, can I do this? Because they see what they see, they don't know how to answer that shit, so they can be pressured to do some shit they don't want to do. That's why this shit is important. This shit is deep as fuck. And it's sad because I'm a firm believer of stay in a child's place, and children need to be children. When you turn 18, do whatever the fuck you want. Turn 21, do whatever the fuck you want. But they shouldn't be putting this kind of pressure on children because it's not fair to them. It's not fair to the parents.
Absolutely. I agree.
But everybody entitled to what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just because you pass law don't mean it gonna affect me in my house. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You can pass them in the law you want to. They don't affect me in my house.
But you have adult children. What about
I got adult children now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if I had small kids, it wouldn't move me.
How would
you saying? Like they passed the marijuana law. That don't mean my kid you still ain't smoking no marijuana. Totally they making it legal. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If they make it legal, that don't mean you everybody still gonna smoke it.
But Rob, that's not parental rights. That's what I'm saying. You missing the point. We're talking about parental rights. That's what the attack is on. That's why the shit matters.
Yeah, the attack is on the family. Well, but fellas, I have to go. I have a poetry set in a little bit, so I have to get dressed. But
you do poetry?
Yeah, I do poetry.
Well, give us a little something there before you go in. Just a little something. Just a little something, please. Give us a little something.
He asked if I wear heels. Well, yes, I do. The same heels that walked away from distrust and lies. The same heels that hold these thighs. They say thick thighs make the rise. Oh, yes, I wear heels. The heels in the bedroom with the thong on while you devour my flower of power. That's all you get.
Oh, hey, but I like that though. You know what I'm saying? You gave us some though. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I got other things, but I have erotic poetry and I have other poetry as well.
Where you recited it?
The place I'm going to tonight is called Ocean Shock Bar. It's inside Best Western in Oklahoma City.
Oh, you're in Oklahoma City. Oh,
yeah, I'm in Oklahoma City.
Oh, I thought you knew Charisma.
I do. That's my guy.
Oh, but you're in Oklahoma. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you're in Oklahoma City though. Oh,
that's my guy. Yeah, we've been friends a long time.
Oh yeah, he cool. He a cool dude, man. He alright. He alright.
Don't talk about my guy.
He alright.
He alright. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for letting me on the panel tonight. It was real insightful. I appreciate the topics.
But
I do agree with you when you talk about there is an attack on the family, and it is. I used to be a preschool teacher at one point. So I do understand, and they do attack little kids because little 5-year-olds, I used to teach 4 and 5-year-olds, and that's where the mind develops. So anything you teach at 4 and 5, it's going to be with them the rest of their life. And so I do agree with you when you say there is an attack on the family, because it is. If I can get you when you little, then I got you. And then I can have you do what I want you to do. And then you take away the permissions for the parents, so the kids rebel. And then guess what? It's a gateway. So the gateway into a lot of different elements that little kids at 5-year-old from anybody from 5 to 18 should not be involved in my eyesight. I'm not a parent, of course, so I can't speak for parents. But as an educator, when I was educating little kids, when you teach them anywhere from the 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old window, that's when they teach language. That's when most kids learn most. That's when they learn, and they call it a pre-operational stage. They learn a lot during that stage. So if that's what you're teaching, that's what you're focusing on, then there will be a rebellion in families. And that's sad. That's a sad way to live in a free society, supposedly in the United States of America. So that's my take on that. But I will see you guys next time. Please invite me again. Charisma, I'll holler at you later, and you guys have a wonderful night.
All right, you're invited anytime you want to. You come on. You ain't got to ask Charisma. Come on. Nah, seriously though. This a free open forum, and everybody welcome to come on. You know, you got some friends who want to talk sometime. You like to talk. Holler at them. Tell them holler at your boy. Come chop it up with your boy sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, you fellas take it easy and keep doing what you do. I love to see, especially Black men out here doing positivity. That works for me. So have a good night.
All right, do your thing now.
All right.
All right, good luck. All right, fella, we finna get into the part comments, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Flu, you want to get into some more what you were talking about though?
Nah, that part I'm done. I just like I said in the beginning of the show, this gonna be my parting comment right here. For everybody out there, please, with what's going on, make an informed decision. I'm begging you, make an informed decision. There's a lot of stuff going on and people don't know about. The one thing that they aren't telling you about is that people are dying from getting that experimental drug. That's not on mainstream media. It's not. I actually know somebody whose mother died a week after getting it. If you like, I could put you in contact with them. If anybody wants to hear this, there's also if you download an app called Telegram, it's like a chat app. People are in there posting the deaths from people getting it. So if anybody wants that, send me a message and I will send you the Telegram link so you can go ahead and check that out yourself also. And the last thing is, everybody please watch a documentary called Medical Racism, The New Apartheid. I know what I'm not going to do when it comes to it. I'm not telling you what to do. I just want you to know what they tell you on mainstream media and what they're not telling you so that you can make an informed decision. Because right now, people are getting blindsided. And to me, it's very, 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 very dangerous. Very dangerous. And on top of all of that, there's 3 major distributors of what they're pushing here in the United States. None of them have been approved by the FDA. Zero. The company that starts with an M that's pushing it has never made one of these ever. So I don't understand why you're trusting it. Ever. J&J are still getting sued from people getting cancer from their baby powder. So if you're getting that one, to me, something's wrong. That's a problem. But the biggest thing about this is it's very, very dangerous because there are side effects. And for anybody that says, well, I took it and I feel fine. You do understand that clinical trials take up to 10 years. You may not see side effects till 4 months down the line, to a year down the line. But some of the proven side effects, blood clots. That right there is a fact. But you're not going to find that. And if anybody's looking for the actual number, it's been about 1,900 documented deaths from people getting it. You're not seeing that on the mainstream media at all. So I'm begging everybody, please, if you want the information from me, hit me up. I will give it to you so that you can. I stress again, I want you to make an informed decision, not what they pushing for you, because this is very, very dangerous, and we're about to see way more death, and it's going to be more impactful because people are going to be wondering what they could have done. So keep that in mind, and you need to start asking people, if you single, you need to ask them, yo, did you get that shot? Because there's ramifications with that too. This is way deeper than people think. So turn off the news and actually dig and do real research. Y'all have a good night.
All right, bro. All right, homie. What's up, man? What's going on with you? You got the flow.
Yeah, man.
What's going on with you, homie?
Yeah, it's good information, man. Yeah, I haven't taken a shot yet, but I guess I'll do my part in coming. I don't know, and just stay prayed up, man. Everybody stay focused. I don't know. I just feel like it's weird out here, man. Weird out here now. Energy different, and I just want everybody to be safe, man. Pray more, man. Believe in God's word more. Lord God. You know what I mean? Watch out for your family, man. Just be safe, man. Don't pull the trigger first before you know the situation. Got a lot of shooting, man, a lot of killing, man, and weird stuff going on. People out here using mental instability and insanity to go do heinous crimes to people and hurt people, man. These gun laws and rights is crazy. Yeah, we just gotta,
I mean, we ain't even touch on all these little shooting been going on. I guess we'll touch on a little bit of that next week then.
Yeah, that's gonna be next. Yeah, because I'm gonna see if these guys gonna get off like everybody else did. The shooting at the
they don't call it. See, they don't call it white man mass killing like they call it when somebody black kills somebody black on black crime. See, they don't put the color. They don't let everybody know what the color is of the killer. But when a black man kill a black man, they'll say black on black crime. They'll accuse all black people for that one man's decision. But we're gonna get into that next week though, man. So finish up, bro. I'm sorry.
Applications. Same way they do on application. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get on that, man. That's what's up.
All right, bro.
All right.
I get it with you next week, homie.
Yeah.
Peace. All right, y'all. This is what we get ready to shut this thing down at, y'all. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody who commented on the show. I would love to have y'all come on the show and chop it up. See, see this show right here is like the streets. This is how we talk on the barber shop, the beauty shop, on the street corner, and where we chop it up at. So you all got to be scared to come on this show right here, because this is the chop shop. This is where we chop it up at, y'all. And ain't nobody gonna get offensive if you disagree with them. If you agree with them, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I like debate. I like the debate. I'm not offended when people disagree with me, but come on the show and disagree with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Until next week, y'all, same time, same black time, same black channel, streaming on everywhere. I'm streaming everywhere now. And I appreciate y'all for showing up, y'all. But like I said, I'm just so glad that God still loves me and I still love him and I love y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Peace out. Yeah. Woo. Let me play that.
Woke up this morning, I was feeling rather fine. Good thoughts song. I was a little kid back in church. And the grown folks used to tell us, don't be ashamed of loving God. And the song went kind of like this. Listen.